It's a bright, sunshiny day. It's a whole 65 degrees, I think, maybe. And it's time to get back into this. We already got one valve cover off. Stick around, there's a lot more to come. One of the first things I'm doing is knocking off all the loose gunk and goo off of this valve cover. I'm going to get these all spiffied up today, get the new gaskets in, and get to putting her all back together. See if we can't see that actual Ford logo later on too a little bit better. All right, let's get this party started. Yeah, get that up out of the way there. Look at there, it's a plastic clip. No telling which one of those things it came from, but they break. It happens. Is it a good sign that your bolts on your valve covers have no resistance whatsoever when you're taking them out? Clean as a whistle. Well, as you probably saw there, I had a little bit of disintegrated gaskets underneath the valve covers. Part of the reason why I needed to do this. Oil pressure was there at the beginning, and then when the oil got a little bit warmed up, the oil pressure dropped a good 20 to 30 pounds sometimes, and you start to smell it burning. I'm going to switch the camera around here and show you the valve covers now that they are free of the old gaskets. So I will go in there and scrape the sides of those heads there over the valve area. See that surface? It's all cleaned up, but I'm going to make sure it's really clean with a razor all the way around. on both sides before I start putting the new gasket back in. We're getting closer, y'all. We're getting a lot closer. I'm going to get to scraping. You probably won't hear it. Well, I've got the valve cover all ready. It's all scraped. It's more polished than ever before, like no one's ever seen. I think it's going to be a good fit, and that's the worst impression of whoever you think I'm impersonating that you've ever heard. It's going to be huge. All right, well, now that you have heard the terrible impersonation of whoever that was, I'm going to start getting this other side ready to paint and set the oil cap over. We're going to get this all cleaned off. I'm going to hit it with some crud cutter or something like that. When that dries off, I will be spray painting. If you don't have crud cutter, use the next best thing. Toothbrush. I'm gonna go rinse these off. All right, those are drying off from the rinse off. Once they get dry, we'll hit them with some base coat primer and then hit them up with some color. All right, let's see if I can. All right, so technically I've got to let the paint dry a full 3 hours before I can do anything else to these parts. Let's look at them real quick here. Not bad for a rattle can job, and it's just to get them covered with a refreshing and get them back in the vehicle. I think they're going to look fine once I put them all in there. I may get some. I've got some Ford Blue over there in my stuff. I might try to do that Ford logo and maybe do that 5.8. I'm not sure, but I need to get back in here and put in my gaskets so I can get these things covered up before anything falls down in there and gets all nastified, if you know what I'm saying. I got the Fel Pro cork traditional instead of the rubber. These ones that I had on there were the rubberized, but they disintegrated. I don't know how long they've been on there. May have been on there a long time. I'm actually going to replace the valve covers at some point. I'm probably going to go with some BBK headers at some point. So I'll get in there and do all that stuff at that time. I'll probably get some better rubberized ones, but for now we're just going to go with good old Fel Pro cork valve cover gaskets. All right, it's getting kind of shiny around here. I think things are dry. I'm going to try to set those bad boys right in there. You can see I got my new gaskets in place. See what we can do. Well, those are all in. Just kind of tighten them up, but I'm going to wait until I have all of them in on both sides before I tighten them down. See if I can finagle the badigadaggle, whatever that means. Let's go. Right on in here. Like so. It's close, but no cigarette. Is that what they say? I don't think so. Let's see, where's my guide holes at? Hold that in place. There's one, there's two. Let's see what we can do here. So it wants to keep falling. It's like Alicia Keys or something. I keep on falling in and out of the hole. Supposed to go in. Veda, release him. This bickering is pointless. What kind of nerd are you? I'm a super nerd, that's what kind. This is just like shooting womp rats back home. Grummet. Left side is on. there's your valve covers back in. Take a gander. Anyway, I got some touch up on the paint I need to do, but oh well. We will get this plenum back in here in a little while. But do have an appointment here later in town, so I'm about to go jump in the other car that's not all torn apart. Go to that appointment. Maybe finish this up a little later today.